In the heart of Basra, the flourishing city on the banks of the Shatt al-Arab River, Hasan ibn al-Haytham was born around 965 AD. As a young boy, he was filled with insatiable curiosity, wandering through markets and libraries, inspired by the scholars who gathered in Basra to exchange knowledge. He loved the sciences from an early age, spending long hours contemplating the nature of things, demonstrating his early brilliance. When Hasan came of age, he heard about Cairo, the city that was then the center of thought and science in the Islamic world. He decided to journey there in search of greater opportunities to achieve his scientific ambitions. The journey was not easy. He crossed vast deserts and towering mountains, enduring the scorching heat of the sun and the freezing nights. Upon reaching Cairo, he found himself in a city bustling with life, scholars, and thinkers. In Cairo, Ibn al-Haytham began studying optics seriously. He noticed that the old theories about light were riddled with errors, and he decided to conduct his own experiments. He built a simple darkroom, camera, Obscura, and soon made discoveries that changed our understanding of light and vision. He realized that light travels in straight lines and that the eye receives light, not the other way around as previously thought. These discoveries were a cornerstone in the field of optics. Ibn al-Haytham did not stop at theories. He placed great importance on practical experiments. His famous experiment with the camera obscura was an example of his precise scientific method. He spent long hours in his experiments, using simple tools but with exceptional skill, turning them into means for great discoveries. These experiments emphasized the importance of careful observation and experimentation in science. This experimental approach helped revolutionize the way we understand natural phenomena. Besides his great interest in optics, Ibn al-Haytham had a passion for mathematics and astronomy. He wrote many works in these fields, including Kitab al-Manazir, which dealt with the principles of geometric optics. He studied the movement of planets and stars, proposing new theories that aided later astronomers. His contributions to mathematics and astronomy were part of his attempt to understand the universe and what lies beyond it. He managed to lay important foundations that helped scientists later develop the field of astronomy. Ibn al-Haytham believed that science and religion could coexist harmoniously. His philosophy was based on seeking truth through science and faith. He wrote on various philosophical topics, trying to link the spiritual and scientific aspects. This comprehensive view made him unique in his era and inspired many subsequent scholars. He also believed that scientific progress could lead to a deeper understanding of spiritual and human values. However, his path was not strewn with roses. He faced severe criticism from some conservative scholars who refused to accept his new ideas. These scholars saw his ideas as a threat to the traditional theories deeply rooted in scientific thought. Ibn al-Haytham was not afraid of challenges. He welcomed criticism with a smile and continued his research, determined to pursue his scientific journey. He believed that science requires courage and perseverance to face doubts and objections. On one occasion, he held a scientific debate with a conservative scholar, and through his logical and scientific arguments, he was able to prove the validity of his ideas and earn everyone's respect. Ibn al-Haytham's home in Cairo became a haven for students and scholars. A group of enthusiastic young people gathered around him, receiving wisdom and knowledge from him. Intellectual discussions took place in his home, where everyone exchanged ideas and opinions. Ibn al-Haytham explained his theories in optics and astronomy to them, encouraging them to think critically and innovate. He believed that science could not develop without freedom of thought and encouragement of innovation. His home was bustling with life and scientific activity, and he considered it a center for spreading knowledge and inspiration. One day, Ibn al-Haytham decided to embark on a scientific journey to Iraq and the Levant, where he met many scholars and thinkers. This journey was a source of inspiration for him, as he exchanged ideas and experiences with scholars from different cultures and backgrounds. He returned to Cairo, filled with new ideas and more enthusiasm to continue his research. He developed many of his theories and published them in his works, which became essential references for scientists. In 1288, Ibn al-Haytham left our world, but he left behind an invaluable scientific legacy. His works were translated into many languages and spread across Europe and the Middle East, becoming the basis for many modern scientific discoveries. He is credited with laying the foundations of modern optics, and his work influenced many prominent scientists such as Galileo and Kepler. Today, Ibn al-Haytham stands as a shining light in the history of science, a symbol of the Islamic Golden Age and his significant contributions to the sciences. His influence remains evident in scientific research and studies to this day, and his name continues to be associated with the pursuit of truth and innovation.